everyone! Yesterday I forgot to film, but as you've seen, yesterday morning I deleted Instagram. And this is because I spent way too much time on it, as you could have seen in the vlog I made during the first week of the lockdown. And yeah, I just got tired of it, spending so much time always checking stories, following new people. It was just really tiring, and yeah, my eyes and head hurt at the end of the day because I was just been on my phone so much. So I decided to delete it, and yeah, it's going well. It's not like I'm sick or anything, but I mean, yeah, you heard that sometimes people, they immediately reinstall it because they miss it too much, but it was just nice. It feels way calmer in my head, and I don't have the urge to check my phone all the time, so I'm really happy about that. And yesterday evening I spoke to it with my brother. Yeah, okay. And we had a good chat about how he feels when he's using Instagram, and about stuff like that. My battery fell out, so now it's way later because I just let the camera charge. But as I was saying, I had a good chat with my brother last night about this topic, but he doesn't have that much of a problem as I did. So, I mean, I'm glad about that. And yeah, it just feels way less exhausting my day because I'm not constantly checking what other people do or say. I'm just doing my life. And I forgot to mention that I was inspired by some people around me to do this, and I've had this idea for quite a long time, but every time I invented some excuse for myself, like, oh, I also used it for good stuff mainly, or yeah, I'm go on it less now. But in the end, yeah, it got a bit better, but still not the way I feel it should be. So when I met yet another person to tell me they didn't have Instagram, I decided, well, this is it, no more excuses, just do it. And yeah, it feels really great. So if you want your life to change, do it. No, just kidding. You have to do what feels good for you. And if, like other people around me, you don't have this urge to constantly check and you don't feel bad after using it, then go for it. But for me it feels right, so I'll continue that for a while and keep you updated if there are any updates. Hi everyone, it's the next day obviously, and I just went on Instagram in the online version, you know, in the browser, because a YouTuber I follow said in her YouTube video, and I still watch YouTube, that she had posted a picture of their daughter that had just been born, so I wanted to see that. And then I found myself clicking on the first story I saw because, you know, it really just pulses with this red thing catching your attention. But then I realized what I was doing, so I stopped and I just looked at the picture and then closed the tab again. So yeah, I mean, it's good I realized immediately during my action, but I still find it annoying that I get caught up in it so quickly, that it can get my attention so quickly. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. Something I've noticed is that throughout the day I tend to check my phone to look for notifications, and when I don't have any or just one message, I feel a bit sad, like nobody cares about me. And then I remind myself it's obviously not true, but yeah, it made me think like how much of our self-worth depends on getting those notifications and likes and tags or whatever. So it's definitely interesting to see and observe this mechanism of ours. I must confess, I posted a new picture on Instagram, but without installing the app. Apparently you can do it in the browser function, so I didn't know that. That's quite practical. But I went on a walk today with two of my friends and we walked a lot, and I had a really cool outfit, if I may say so myself. So I thought, you know, why not, let's take a picture of that, because I want to remember how it looked on me too, because it's quite different than what I usually wear. So then I posed with a rose plant, and my friends sent them to me later and they turned out to be really nice. So I posted one because, you know, otherwise, yeah, I know it's not like it doesn't count if you don't post it, but it still feels, you know, if it's a really nice picture, I want more people to see than just me and my close surrounding. So I guess that's more the idea. But I'll have to think more about that, like why I have this urge to share all these things. But yeah, I did that and that was it. So a little bit of Instagram today, but not much. I installed Instagram again, and not because I wanted to, because I was doing really fine without it, but because tomorrow and the day after tomorrow we have a math test about everything we did this school year, and we had only a weekend to study, so I studied a bit but not enough, as are all the other people in my class. And we can call via Teams, the Office 365 utility we usually use to call each other while being in class, but then the teacher can see that we're all in a call, so he'd get suspicious. So then we decided to call each other via Instagram, because yeah, that's the thing we can use. And you cannot call while being in the browser version, so I had to install the app again. And by the way, this is not for really cheating, because we'll just share like formulas and how to work with the calculator, because look at our calculator, it's impossible to use. It's a huge thing with 1,000 buttons. So if someone can explain the others how we have to work a problem out, that's all we're gonna use it for, pinky promise. And then I'm deinstalling it again immediately. The math test is over, so I'm deleting Instagram again. Well, it's deleted, but it always stays there for a while. You see, now it's gone. Ooh. Hi everyone! For a school project, we had to create our own business. Well, you didn't have to, it was optional, but I did it with some other people from my school. And now the project is kind of closing, so we have a lot of work to finish it, to close it properly, to get our certificate of young entrepreneur. And you guessed it, the group chat where we discuss everything that has to be done and who does what is on Instagram. So every day I have to check it, but I do it in the browser version. But still, whenever I open it, I have this urge to start scrolling or watching the stories, and I hate that, because yeah, it really takes control of you almost. And I mean, even though I know we don't really control anything in our lives, you know, we are just neurons and hormones and everything working together, I still usually feel like I'm in control of my life, but when I'm on Instagram I don't, and I hate that feeling. So when this project is done, I won't even open the browser version, because I really don't like the way it makes me feel. So that was today's update. Hi everyone, it's been a bit of a long time now, but in a few days, it will be 3 weeks, I've deleted Instagram. But I must confess, yesterday I reinstalled the app, and that is because I don't know if I told you this somewhere, but in February I got the chance to give a TEDx talk. So that was a really cool experience. And some days ago they finally posted the videos on their YouTube channel. So it was the perfect opportunity to post some pictures of the event on my Instagram. But in the browser version you cannot post like several pictures in one post, and I didn't want to post several different posts, so I installed the application to post this. And then this morning, I did that last night, and then this morning I unfollowed some people or deactivated their stories, but now I will re-delete it because having the app already makes it easier, because you get notifications, and also after posting a picture you're like, oh, who's liking and commenting, so I'm gonna re-delete it now. So this is the post I published, and then with some pictures with my other speakers and people involved. So go check them out, please. And now let's desinstall it. Yes, it's desinstalled, but it just takes a while for it to go away. Now it went. Yay! Without Instagram again. Hi everyone, long time no seen. Now it's a bit more than a month since I've deleted Instagram. And as you probably have noticed in the news and on social media and so on, there is a huge Black Lives Matter movement going on everywhere in the world. And I'm really happy to see that this message is really being widespread now. And of course also really sad and angry that these kind of things still happen today. But America is really a crazy country. Almost nothing shocks me anymore with this president, but it's still so sad, and it really makes me think, like, in what kind of world do we live in? It's so ridiculous, and yeah, I don't really have the right words for it. But I mean, I'm sure we've all been touched by this. And this is in such a critical moment for activist people and just people that want to raise the voice, or also of people that cannot do that themselves. I think Instagram is a really powerful platform to do so and to spread right information on these kinds of topics. And therefore I've decided to reinstall it. I haven't done it yet, but I will do that. So yeah, so that I can continue sharing hopefully helpful information and make people think about certain things, because this is something I already used to do about, of course, discrimination and climate change and so on. But in these times where people are seemingly more accepting to hear things they can do better and have been doing wrong for the past years or even decades and centuries, as we all know with racism, I think it's really important for me to speak up for my values and ideas. And of course I can also do that with other platforms. I've done it with Facebook, with YouTube, I hope. But yeah, Instagram is just the more used by the kind of people I want to inspire, and also quicker usually than YouTube or Facebook. So that's why I decided I shall reinstall it. And I hereby conclude this video, because this is how it has been. Nothing much has changed in the last times, but I just hope that this inspires people to think about their actions and just how they can improve their attitude towards certain people, certain behaviors, and that things will actually change because of this movement. Because it really makes me sad that it's still so bad nowadays. And but I still am positive, even though now it doesn't seem like it. I know that a lot of people have read more and become more conscient. I think they have realized many things, and I hope people will continue to do so and educate themselves, teach other people. Just always try and educate yourself the best you can with your resources available. And of course, do not tolerate any type of discrimination and speak up for your principles. And thank you for watching. This was an unexpected end to this video, but just continue raising your voice and doing your best and educating yourselves. Bye bye.